In her book of devotions and poetry, the late Ruth Bell Graham told a story about one of her children, Ned, who wanted to have a particular bicycle. He knew exactly the kind of bicycle he wanted to have. It was one just like his good friend Joel. Well, Ned told his father, Billy Graham, about the particular bicycle and how much he wanted it and how much easier it would make his life. And Billy said to his son, well, let's wait until Christmas and see what happens. This was a great disappointment to Ned. He went and told Joel. Joel, being a kind-hearted sort of fellow, loaned Ned the bicycle for a week. And Ned really enjoyed the bicycle, at least for a few days. And then he began to realize that the bicycle would soon be too small for him. So he upgraded the model that he wanted. Now he wanted a 10-speed bicycle, perhaps 26-inch wheels, in order to get around and run with his friends. He once again made this announcement, and he got the same response. Let's just wait until Christmas and see what happens. Well, as luck would have it, a few weeks later, the Sears and Roebuck Christmas catalog showed up in the mailbox. Now, those of you of a certain age know the joy and excitement of receiving the Sears and Roebuck Christmas catalog. It had to have been made in the North Pole. It had so many wondrous toys and gifts and bicycles in it. And as he thumbed through the pages, Ned found the perfect bicycle. It was one that had butterfly handlebars and a stick shift, and it even had a slick tires. This is the bicycle he wanted to have. Now, I do not know what kind of bicycle Ned ultimately settled on or got for Christmas, or even if he got a bicycle for that matter. But I do know that our wishes and our desires are never steady, that we always want something bigger and better. Like the parable that Jesus told, we want to build bigger barns in order to have enough. But enough, interestingly enough, is always 10% more than what we currently have. The Apostle Paul once said that do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds. The things that this world says are important are not really important in the sight of God. The very first psalm compares two types of people. It compares people who run with the values of the world, who become perhaps even popular in this world and become what the world would call quite successful. But in their pursuit of success, they have forgotten their Creator, the one in whose image they were made. The psalmist says that they are like trees planted in a desert on salt plains. Contrasted to that are those who meditate upon the will of God every day of their lives, who first focus on what it is that God would want them to do in a given situation. The psalmist says that those individuals are like trees planted near a stream with deep roots, who bring forth blossoms and fruit in the spring and the summer. We need to consider what kind of tree we are. Where do we plant our roots? Are we planting our roots in the values of this world, in dry, parched plains? Or are we planting our roots in the Word of God, where we are nourished so that we can blossom and present the fruit of the kingdom throughout all of our lives? I'm Frosty Crummell, the minister at First Federated Church in Peoria. Take care.